I'm going to solve blue first. And here's my plan. My plan is to start with a cross or the letter T, almost like a T, and get the center pieces all together. But before I can even do that, I need to have an understanding of how this cube works and some constants around this cube. First and foremost, how it moves, how I can move it, what I can do. Secondly, what's consistent about this? Well, I know there's certain things or certain sides that don't move. Certain cubes, when I say cube, I'm talking about little small elements, certain cube elements do not move. For example, the red is here, and its opposite will always be orange on the opposite side. The green is here, and its opposite will always be blue. And white is here, and its opposite will always be yellow, and vice versa. So, with that in mind, I'm going to solve, where's blue? The blue side. Once I solve the blue side, then I'm going to work on its corners and get 1/3 of the puzzle solved first. Here we go. Blue. Let's do this. There's orange. Here's the cross. It starts with the cross. So getting this cross solved, and I have 2, 3 out of the 4. There's a 4th at the bottom. There we go. I've got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the center solved. And each, let me twist this one time, each of the centers, blue here, white, centers is connected, blue here, and then orange is connected. We got blue up top here and yellow, and then blue up top here, and that should be red. And all 4 are there. Now the next step is me to solve each individual corner, putting the correct colors in place that match with the sides. And that's really not that hard. So it's really, there we go. There's yellow in place. Where's red? There's red. Put red in place. Let's bring this down. Red's in place. All right, what's next? There is another red needs to be in place. There's 2 sides. There we go. Let me move this here. There we go. And then there's the yellow. I'm getting kind of crazy, but there we go. I have 1 more to solve, which is orange. Hope you can see this. All right. Just like that, I have blue up top solved and its adjacent colors. So there's yellow on the yellow, and then orange on the orange, white on the white, and red on the red, and blue is solved up top. So when I flip it over, I have 1/3 of this puzzle solved. In fact, more than 1/3, because the associated respective colors here, the reds are there, the orange are there, yellows are there, and so on and so forth. The only thing I haven't solved is the actual green. Now, the next phase is to put the second tier together. This is the tier, building this up and called a tier. I want to get the appropriate cubes in place for each on the second one. Since the centers are already in place, it's not that hard. Now, I'm going to pause, put this down for a second. To solve the rest of this piece, in fact, that was the hardest part, kind of a freestyle. The rest is just algorithms. It's repositioning the cube so you can look at it and then put in an algorithm or a pattern that you have memorized, and not that hard to find on the internet or create them yourself, that moves 1 cube. And when I say cube, I mean 1 individual element at a time. So here we go. Hopefully you can see this. Here we go. So I'm going to solve white, orange. And the pieces will be right here, and it's sitting right up here. Here's orange and white, and this is the white side and the orange. Here's my algorithm. I'm going to go away, up, and then back and back down. Do the same thing on the other side. Away, up, back, and back down. And now that orange-white is in the correct spot. All right, next one is a red, yellow right here. And that piece is right here. Red, yellow. I'm going to do the same thing. Here we go. Away, up, back and back down. Away, opposite side, up, back and back down. Now when I do that, since I didn't move the blue and it stays in place and the red and yellows are now in the right position, it's symmetric. The algorithms are symmetric where you move a piece and then put it in place and then everything else stays the same. So I just moved that piece without messing the other ones up. Here we go. I need to find another one. I'm going to try it one more time. Away, up, back and away, up, back and back down. And I'm going to find this, where is another one? Here we go. The green, orange, yellow. It goes here. Here we go. Away, up, back and back down, away, up, back and back down. And that's there. And I have 1 more cube to solve. And actually, look, it's in this actual same spot. It just needs to be flipped. So I'm going to do this really algorithm, way up, back and back down, way up, back and back down again, and then one more time, and it's going to pop right in spot. There it is. Red, white. It needs to go right here where this green, yellow is, red and white. Here we go. Away, up, back and back down, opposite away, up, back, and then put it right back where it came from, back down. And now 2/3 of the puzzle is solved. Now I need to get this top half. All right. So the top half, if you notice that little L right there, I'm going to get the cross on the top similar to what I did on the bottom in the beginning to start the puzzle. Let's do the top, and here it is. So let's finish this top. I'll move this to the side like here, and I'll go, here's the pattern. Clockwise, 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 counterclockwise, counterclockwise, counterclockwise. One more time. Clockwise, 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 counter, 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 and the cross is there. Look at that. I'm going to shift it to line these up in the right actual place. Notice the orange lines up and the orange and the white line up. However, the red and yellow do not. So I have another algorithm to get that cross perfect, to have the appropriate actual colors on the sides. Here we go. And that algorithm is as follows. That is up, away, down, away, up, bring it back, 1, 2, put it right back, and do it one more time. Up, away, down, away, up, 1, 2, and bring it back down. And watch when I switch, all the tops line up. There it is. There's a cross, and then notice the sides are there too. There's red, white, orange, and then there's yellow. So now I pretty much have all but 4 in the right position. These corners need to be adjusted just like previously. Now, what happens is when you get to at this level, use it as one piece that lines up perfectly. And then sometimes there's not. In this case, there's not one that lines up perfectly. So here's the algorithm again. And I'll have these on my website, the algorithms. Here we go. This algorithm is away, up, back, other side up, bring that back to line those blues up, back down, back down, and there we go. Once I've done that, you'll notice here that I have now 1 cube in exactly the right position and 3 corners in the wrong position. So I do that one more again. Here we go. Away, up, back, the other side up, back, line that blue up, put it back down. There we go, and there. And now with that, I have actually red and blue solved, and I have 2 not solved yet. Just 2 cubes not solved. In fact, they're in the correct position. However, they need to be kind of adjusted. And here we go. Another algorithm, which is very simple. The first thing I'll show you, if you actually come talk to me, I'll show you this here. I'm going to go down, away, back up, back again, down, away, back up again, down, away, back up again, down, away, up, back up again. And then now that's solved. Bring it over. Here we go again. Down, away, back up, over again, down, away. Do you see it coming together? Back up, put that orange there and that yellow there, and there we go. It's solved. That's it. Now, the secret to this, the doing the possible, is to have a plan, number 1, of attack. Number 2, always see the end in mind. So how do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. All right. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the show for this week. I want to please beg you, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Comment on my website or on YouTube. Also, rate me. There's 5 stars below. They may be white. Fill them in. Make them 5 or make them 1. Doesn't matter. Choice is yours. But at least get some feedback. Talk to me. Email me. Anything you want. And the reason I wore a black shirt this time, because I knew I'd be on a Rubik's Cube. I didn't want to keep it I didn't want to mess up the coloring. Anyway, enough. I see the divine in you, and it's been a privilege and a pleasure. And think.